It was 10 months in the writing after 5 months of mostly public submissions. And it was little surprise that the government-appointed Lessons Learnt and Reconciliation Commission said the military, in their view, had not deliberately targeted civilians in its final controversial offensive against the Tamil Tigers, that it in fact tried to protect them. The Commission, or LLRC, said the Tigers, in contrast, used people as human shields, shot them, conscripted them, and placed weapons in civilian centres. On the other hand, the LLRC went against regular government mantras by saying there were considerable civilian casualties and that hospitals were shelled, though it couldn't say who was responsible. And it recounted numerous testimonies of those who said their family members, often former fighters with the rebels, had disappeared after surrender or arrest. Specific allegations of killings and disappearances should be looked into, and prosecutions should follow if necessary, the Commission said. The government, which for the past month has kept the report to itself and prepared a response, says it's acting on some of the Commission's suggestions.
The government is of the firm view that these situations need thorough investigation in the first instance and punitive legal action if wrongdoing is established.
International human rights groups had earlier expressed scepticism about this Commission's objectivity, something the Commission acknowledged in its report. But on some human rights issues, this report didn't mince its words. It accused the government of failing to disarm illegal armed groups, most of which are pro-government. It said a Tamil party within the government is still recruiting children to a militia. And it said there's an urgent need to address the question of missing people, the number of whom has risen since this report was completed. Charles Haviland, BBC News, Colombo.